I just got this new Swagboard electric skateboard. Was really looking forward to taking it out today, and of course, it is pouring rain. Look at that. Really? Of course it's pouring rain. So, because I'm such a bad vlogger, I had no backup plan. So, I'm not entirely sure what today's gonna be about. So I'm thinking maybe today's vlog could be about my ghetto vlogging setup. Because like I said, I just decided on a whim to start this. So I don't exactly have gear, so to speak. Now, as I said in some of my previous videos, I have been into video for a very long time. Back when I was in high school, I actually started a video business, and I filmed weddings, commercials, high school football, all sorts of things. And then I decided one day that I couldn't see another wedding. After a while, it just gets so repetitive. And the wedding's not the bad part. The wedding's, the wedding's exciting because you're seeing two people who love each other say their vows and be loved by their family and all of these things. But the editing of it is where it really sucks, because to get it right, you have to go over the video over and over and over to try to get it just perfect. And that's the other problem. I typically don't believe that video should be perfect or that it needs to be perfect. What it needs to do is it needs to tell a story. And while that's good, brides never feel that way. To a bride, it has to be perfect. The video can't be shaky at all. I even had a bride who got mad that there wasn't any video of her getting ready. And my response was, "Did you see me with a camera in your dressing room?" And she said no, and I said, "Well, how was I supposed to get those videos?" It's just stuff like that. After a while, it gets hard to do. And the people who do it for careers, God bless you. You are amazing. So I love video, and I had a lot of video equipment, but I sold most of it off. So when I decided to start this vlog, I really just started with my iPhone. But I started digging around because I knew I had video equipment. And what I found was an HTC Re. Unfortunately, I left it in Caitlin's car yesterday. Anyway, it's this little periscope looking camera. It shoots wide angle 1080p. It's a decent camera. I mean, it's not great. It's definitely not great. I think it was like $200 brand new. So you know what you get for that. But what's cool about it is you can just kind of point, click. You can be pretty sure that you're getting what you're aiming at. I also found this Sony Action Cam, and I don't really know what model it is. Actually, hold on a second. The Sony HDR AS200V. Decent action cam. I'm not sure that this is going to be any good, but unfortunately right now it's the only thing I have, because along with my HTC Re, I also left my DJI Osmo in Caitlin's car. So that is what I usually use when I'm using my iPhone, because it's a little Steadicam handheld. I can stick it out here and record myself. Well, without that, it's very, very hard to get a good shot with an iPhone when you're not looking at the screen. And I don't want to use the front-facing camera because the video is just not that good on the front-facing camera yet. So I dug this baby out, and unfortunately, what I discovered is that I do have a little like monopod stick that I can record on, but the bottom of the camera, the screw port where you would normally plug in a tripod or something, it's smaller than the standard size. But this camera comes with a waterproof casing that has the proper sized screw port, whatever you want to call it. The problem is that when you put that waterproof case on, the audio sounds terrible. So right now I have the casing on the pole and I have the camera inside the casing but without the little lid closed. So here. This is currently my setup. It's this crappy little pole, the casing, and the camera inside the casing. So that is essentially my setup. Now for editing, I have a MacBook Air. It's I think a 2012 maybe 2013. I can't really remember. And then I have a 2010 MacBook Pro that has had beer spilled in it. So while it still works, it doesn't work quite right. So I tried to edit on my MacBook Air. The problem is that it really can't handle the 4K video from my iPhone. So I've just been editing it all on my iPhone. But now that I'm using these other cameras, I'm not entirely sure that I can do that, because how do I get the video from here to there? My understanding is that they make little dongles that you can attach to the iPhone and then stick your memory card in. And I haven't found that yet, but I've tried other things like AirMore, I've tried airdropping, and for some reason if the video file is too large, it will take up memory on my phone like it's there, but it won't show up in my video folder. And I'm not sure if that's because I'm on the beta program right now with Apple, or if maybe that's just the thing. It doesn't work if it's over a gig or so. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this, but we'll see if they look good at all. So since it's raining, I think what I'm going to do is go get a haircut. Because if you haven't noticed in all of these videos, my hair is just a wreck. It doesn't normally look like this, but my hairstylist and I have not been able to get on the same page in terms of days that I can come in and days that she can do my hair. So today I'm gonna go to Great Clips because I just can't stand it anymore. Maybe you should have worn a jacket. I almost just busted it. That is definitely worse than I expected it to be. It didn't look that bad just peeking out the door. So it appears that I lied. I am not going to Great Clips, I am going to Supercuts. For some reason I thought it was a Great Clips, and I think it might have been at one point. I've never been to a Supercuts, so wish me luck. It is really wet out there. It took me about 30 minutes to get my hair cut. Hopefully it looks a little bit better. I don't know, I haven't really seen it yet. But it is still pouring rain. It is now 4:18. It's been raining all night, all day. This is crazy. It's raining so much that my gutters are overflowing. As you can see there, and also right here. I don't know if you can see that, but the water is actually running down the spout instead of running inside of the spout. I'm assuming it's doing that too. But it's basically a flood out here right now. I did not know when I bought it that my house came with a river. Very sweet perk that I now have. Now I just want to be clear on something. I am not bashing on the rain. I love the rain. It's actually my favorite. People always think I'm crazy because I think rainy days are the prettiest. I think everything about rain, it's natural, it's beautiful. I just love it. I like it more than hot days. I like it more than sunny days. I like it more than the snow. But this much rain is pretty ridiculous. I'm actually really worried about my basement right now. Probably gonna go check and make sure it's not flooding. But anyway, just to be clear, rain, good. This much rain, maybe not so good. So I have a cat who is a total jerk 99% of the time. Her name is the Demogorgon. She is named very appropriately. And every time I start to think, why do I have this cat? She does this. It is seriously still raining.